Is this the way? Hey, this is trailer reaction to The Mandalorian and Grogu, the new Star Wars movie. So to give you a bit of background, I've watched the Mandalorian TV series on Disney Plus. Really like the first two series. To be honest, it kind of felt like the series probably should have ended at the end of the second series when Luke Skywalker came and took Grogu. And then they released Boba Fett series, which the Book of Boba Fett, which I wasn't a huge fan of. There was a couple of episodes in that series which kind of felt like they should have just been in The Mandalorian, where I think The Mandalorian and Grogu reunited. And then series 3 came out, and I remember being quite disappointed with season 3. It's visually still looked incredible, but just from a story perspective, I wasn't really feeling it. So obviously the movie The Mandalorian and Grogu is a follow-on to the third season. So I'm interested to see what it does and see if it can sort of recapture some of the things I really liked about the first couple of seasons. So let's check out the trailer, shall we? Cool. I mean, as an opening shot, that sunset with the X-Wings look pretty awesome. Okay. So
I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hot
was that? Do I recognise that voice? Is that Martin Scorsese?
gangsters, war
Is that
criminals.
Jabba the Hutt?
Long live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
Okay. Nice. That's pretty cool. Nice.
This isn't about revenge.
Oh, Sigourney Weaver.
It's about preventing
Phil.
another war.
Some good special effects, but then obviously the TV series had good special effects as well. Who's that? Oh, Pedro Pascal. I wonder how much Pedro Pascal is actually going to be in this movie, or whether it's going to be a few cameo scenes. The rest of the time he'll have his helmet on, so you won't really see. It could just be a stuntman.
Centuries beyond me. I won't always be around to protect
I mean, obviously they're playing up the Grogu being really cute
Are you scared?
vibe, as they
Should be.
always have done, really, with the show in general.
Do we run
Cool.
or do we fight?
I like this kid.
Okay. More cuteness. Cool. None of the snow scene. I mean, there was a big sequence in the snow in the last sort of teaser trailer, which I haven't shown at all.
Let's save the rest for after dinner.
Nice. Forged for IMAX, May 22nd. Yeah, it looked cool, I suppose. Didn't blow me away. I think the best shot in the whole trailer was actually the opening shot with the sunset and the X-Wings flying down in front of it. It's interesting because although visually it looks great, so did the TV series. So it kind of doesn't feel like a made-for-TV movie, but the fact that so much of The Mandalorian was made for TV with decent special effects, kind of by default makes it feel like made for Disney Plus movie. So it looks good, but then it always did look good. Vibe, story-wise, didn't really give too much of what the actual plot is away. Clearly, it's probably going to be more of just a feature-length episode with the Mandalorian and Grogu going on an adventure for a couple of hours rather than 35 minutes. They're going to be hard-pressed to kind of beat some of the high points of the TV series. Obviously, the series had Luke Skywalker in and stuff like that. Maybe he'll have a cameo in this film as well, but, you know, they've kind of already used and done that moment in the TV series, so it probably won't have the same impact. I know there's a lot of online skepticism around Star Wars and specifically The Mandalorian and Grogu, in that it's got a very kid vibe to it, which, to be fair, Star Wars is kind of for kids. I've never really been a huge like Star Wars fan. I've always like watched the films and appreciated them, but I've never really been what I would call myself a super sort of Star Wars fan. So I've never really been bothered when the films come out and they've seemed a bit more child friendly, because I don't really feel like I'm necessarily missing out on anything. But they are definitely playing into that vibe. Obviously, there's lots of shots of Grogu because he's just cute by default. I don't know what the little creatures are called, but they would look like there was a sequence where there was Grogu and them floating on a hovercraft, which again looked cute. It's going to sell toys. Let's be honest. It's a Disney movie. They're looking for that merchandise opportunity. And yeah, as I said, watching the trailer, it'd be interesting to see how much Pedro Pascal is actually in the movie, because clearly they'll be using his voice throughout the whole thing, but how many times he actually takes the helmet off so you can see it's him. Interesting. But yeah, it's look kind of cool. I'll definitely check it out. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. We can have a discussion. And if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.